And we are just moments away now from the tip-off here in France. Take a look at Nanterre, coming with 5 wins, just 2 losses in Group D, and have a chance to climb up to 2nd place in the group with a win here tonight. Undefeated at home, you see there, Jamal Schuler has been really one of the best players in the Basketball Champions League this season. Pleasant surprise for the French squad is CEZ Nymburk also have a chance to get in 2nd place with the win here tonight. See Eugene Lawrence, the man with the headband, leading the way. One of the assist leaders in the Basketball Champions League for a club that leads the entire competition in rebounding with 40 rebounds per game. A lot of different guys contributing in the rebounding ranks. So obviously Nanterre coming off a tough loss to Besiktas last week by 5. Had won 3 in a row before then. So they find themselves still 4th in Group D, obviously with 1 game behind. But they win, they go to 2nd. Meanwhile, Nymburk lost to Nanterre the first time in game day 1, 81-72. So looking for a little bit of revenge. Granted, they didn't have Darden Berisha that game. And we're set for the tip. And Nymburk will control the possession. And Lawrence, the drive, kind of finds its way back to him somehow. And the first shot is no good. Rebound goes over to Nanterre. Pick and roll action. And Lawrence cannot collect the rebound. And the shot is no good there from Invernizzi, sorry. Bendo with a nice little screen. Takes the long jumper and it's good. First 2 points of the night go to Peter Benda. Big man with a soft touch. You see there right at the elbow. A nice little steal. Breakaway, easy lay-in. Good defense into instant offense there for Berisha, who has been a revelation just in 3 games of the Basketball Champions League, averaging 16 points per game. Two-man action, Pensa with Schuler, pull up 3, can't hit it this time. Rebound goes over to Lawrence. Nice little in and out crossover dribble, kicks it back out, Benda, and his 3-point shot's no good, but the offensive rebound goes to Kritz, and a second chance opportunity is good this time for Benda. So early 6-0 start for the visitors. 3-point catch and shoot, just a little short. Oh, nice pass, and Benda, it's going to be a goaltending violation as the perfect start continues for Nymburk. Pence tried to get the chase down block, couldn't get there in time. Shafarczyk over to Chuaf. Nice little stop on the baseline and the jump hook. Showing you a little versatility in this game on that one. First 2 points there for Nanterre. Ooh, the 3-pointer. No good from Herban. Jamal Schuler penetrating and kicking. Chuoff catch and shoot three. Again, it's a little strong. Rebound to Pensa. He can't convert the putback. And Benda secures a defensive rebound. Berisha looking inside for Benda. Couldn't get it to him. Nice deflection from Jerome Pensa. Baseline out of bounds. Lawrence will just get it in, get it back. Nice pass from Lawrence, finding Kritz. And another long shot's no good for Nanterre. Here comes Lawrence putting the pressure on the defense. Nice little pass off to Benda. And it's another transition layup. Not the best start here from Nanterre. Nymburk, though, putting so much pressure on the hosts. You see Lawrence, that's why he's one of the assist leaders. Already finds himself with 2 assists here tonight in the early going.
In offense, 10 seconds, 1 pass, 1 shot. Hey, you remember the first priority, come back in defense. Fast break, ils ont mis 8 points. 8 points sur de la transition. On vous a dit quoi? On vous a dit de revenir. C'est la priorité. Ok? Annoncer, travailler plus longtemps. N'importe quoi. On vous a dit quoi? Repli défensif.
You heard the coach there talking about defensive transition and their quick shots. You see the rebounding totals. The quick shots for Nanterre leading to easy opportunities for Nymburk. 1 pass, 10 seconds of shot clock being used, and a long shot plays right into the hands of the guests. So we're ready now once again. So 12-2 after just almost 4 minutes of action here. Already a double-digit lead from Nymburk. Dream start. Can they continue? Here's Jamal Schuler now. Gets the screen. And Bernizzi can't get any separation. Schuler looking to create now. Takes the bump, turns it over. Another transition opportunity for Nymburk, and a tough layup from Berisha. But there's going to be a foul. And it's going to go against Kritz, it seems. You see the Euro step there from Berisha, but then leads a layup. And the foul's going to be on Martin Kritz. Schuler has it, kicks it over. The three-point shot is good this time from Shafarczyk. And it's only the second field goal. You see Schuler, nice little pass off the dribble, catch and shoot from Shafarczyk. Who does come in averaging 11 points per game. One of the premier shooters for Nanterre. Here's Lawrence in the lane again, kicks it back out. And they cannot respond. Missed shot that time. Herben. And this time a long three. It's going to be a foul. Wow. Invernizzi felt the bump and just fell to the ground. And it's going to be the second foul on Martin Kritz. Visibly frustrated. We're going to have our first substitutions of the night. So the first free throw is good for Invernizzi. And checking into the game for the first time for Nanterre is Jamar Wilson, as well, number 31, as well as number 42, Passavet Ductail. I recognize Jamar Wilson playing for the Finnish national team at the Eurobasket and the World Cup qualifiers. Been in Europe for quite a while. He had a game-winning shot at Eurobasket. Finland had a phenomenal run as they were one of the host countries for the early group phase. So the score is now 12-8, little 6-0 run from Nanterre, following all from Invernizzi. They're right back into the game. You see a little backcourt pressure being called upon here. Jamar Wilson. And it's working so far. Didn't force a turnover, but definitely taking Nymburk out of their comfort zone. Here's Berisha. Who again did not play in the first matchup between these two teams. Erdogan looking to isolate. Pulls up for two, and a little strong off the backboard. The offensive rebound goes over to Pumperla. Here's Barac, also in the game. He's gonna have to catch and shoot. Wide open three, can't connect it. And the rebound goes over to Passavet Ductail. Nice crossover here from Schuler. And he can't find the roll man. It's gonna be another transition opportunity. The strong take, layup no good though. Herban. Here's Yorl. You see Yorl with the drive, able to draw the foul on Passavet Ductail. Berisha, the drive, can't finish. Got fouled though, so he'll head to the free throw line for two shots. See the nice strong drive, and foul's gonna go on Chuaf. Almost an and one. And Berisha's an interesting story. He obviously joined the team a little bit later. In his first 3 BCL games, this is just his 4th game. He's averaging 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. He's also attempting over 10 three-pointers a game. And he'll come out of the game here now. As I believe he has Kendrick Ray making his first appearance. Ray also coming in, averaging double figures. Konate's in the game for Nanterre, so pretty much all subs right now, besides Invernizzi for Nanterre. A nice little drive to the basket. The basket will not count. Foul's going to go on Barac on the baseline. You see the nice quick spin from Passavet Ductail, almost caught them off guard. Here's Jamar Wilson. Looking to get the ball. It's going to be an offensive foul that time, as Passavet Ductail is looking to create a little bit of space. You see here, using that left arm to kind of push off Barac. That's going to be an offensive foul every time. catch and shoot on the baseline is good from Pumperla. Easy two, and that stops the 6-0 run. Here's Petaway. And Passave again. This time it's good. He makes another quick move on the block. And Barach's gonna have to come out of the game with a little blood here. You see that spin move to the baseline has just been lethal the last couple possessions. He's definitely got some size, but he's showing you the quickness. And Passave Dutel comes in averaging just under 8 points per game, 7.7, while shooting 59% from the field. So he's definitely been a reliable source of scoring on the inside. And the backcourt violation, you know, the ball seemed to have been deflected, but the referees are going to award the turnover over to Nanterre. And the travel that time, you see the frustration there from Johan Passave Dutel. He's going to check out of the game. So quite an eventful few minutes off the bench for him. As we see Aminu checking in. Alade Aminu also solid averages of 11 points and 5 rebounds a game. So definitely a force off the bench for Nanterre. And it's a legal screen being set by Davis. You see here, Alex Davis wasn't properly set. They called a moving screen on him. And that's an air ball from Konate. Here comes Kendrick Ray. We seem to kind of lost it out of bounds, but they're going to maintain the possession. And Viorel, he throws in the backcourt, and that's back-to-back backcourt violations for Nymburk. So getting a little sloppy here as Bohacic wasn't ready for the pass. You see him kind of going away from the action. And another opportunity for Nanterre to cut into this deficit. And a nice deflection that time from Pumperla. Kind of a soft pass there from Petaway. Jamar Wilson stops the free throw line, can't hit. Good defense that time. Viorel. And you see some bodies on the ground. And the ball ends up in the hands of Pumperla. Invernizzi just staring at the referee, silently demanding an explanation. Cleaning up the floor to make sure no one slips on the wet spot. Take a look there at Coach Amiel. Nice pass inside. Konate, he can't finish, but he draws the foul. As he went up kind of awkwardly, you see there the double contact. Let's see if they get the fault to Fioro or Pumperla.
On the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good for Konate. He can't hit the second. And Alex Davis grabs the rebound, kicks it over to Pumperla. Inside to Davis, and he finishes through a little bit of contact for his first basket of the night. Nice pass there from Pumperla. Catch and shoot. And another foul on the three-point shot in Vernizzi. For the second time in the first quarter, he's going to head to the free throw line for 3 shots. See the referee giving the explanation there to Pumperla, saying you need to give him room to land, but defense just saying they're contesting. So it's something we've seen a lot more in basketball over the last few years. Obviously, with the number of three-point shots increasing exponentially in the last decade, it's only natural that more fouls occur on the perimeter. Of course, Vernizzi will gladly convert those into points at the free throw line. Does just that. So 6 points now for Invernizzi, all at the free throw line. They did have a foul to give, so no free throws that time. Zamino picks up his first personal foul. 31 seconds in the quarter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Davis would skip past to Ray Pumperla, and he hits a 3. So a nice first quarter for Pumperla. 3 for 3 for 7 points. Here comes Jamar Wilson, who loves these end of quarter, end of game situations. Use the ball handling to get into the lane, stop, pop, and can't finish, but the tip is still no good for Konate. And at the end of the first quarter, it is the visitors, CEZ Nymburk, with a 23-14 lead on Nanterre. So a quick start leads to a productive first quarter for Nymburk. And we'll take a look at some stats and a couple highlights from that first quarter in a moment. You see they're shooting. Nymburk doing a lot of damage inside. Both teams just hitting one three-pointer. Nanterre was able to get to the free throw line, but only 3 field goals in that quarter compared to 10 for Nymburk. So the Czech team doing a great job. You see Coach Donadieu inside there. Of course, Nymburk still undefeated in the Czech League, so they're definitely used to winning. 11 wins so far, no losses. And of course, they have 4 wins and 3 losses here in the Basketball Champions League, where the competition's a little bit more intense and consistent, we'll say. See a couple of the highlights in the first quarter.
Mesdames et messieurs, est-ce qu'on va rester invaincu dans notre salle en Champions League? Est-ce que je peux compter sur vous? Car ici c'est...
So the second quarter is ready to be underway here momentarily. So you have Konate, Jamar Wilson still out there alongside Aminu. Invernizzi, who's played the entire game so far, and Petaway. Good ball movement here from Nanterre. Will lead to a good shot. Invernizzi says, I'll take it, can't hit it. Here's Pumperla, who drives, can't finish, but yep, they're gonna call a goaltending as the defense pulled down on the net. That's a violation, as you can't touch any part of the basket. You see there, yep, Aminu caught it with the left hand through the net. Didn't impact their shot too much, but it's a violation nonetheless. Handoff, Petaway. Jamar Wilson again in the lane. That's going to be 2 points every time for the veteran. And they're going to call a foul off the ball as Eric Murphy, number 33, is checking in for the first time. Picks up a quick foul. Our boy Murph from University of Florida also plays for the Finnish national team alongside Jamar Wilson. 2 naturalized American citizens. Became Finnish. Some good defense here, and looked like a foul. They looked to commit the foul on purpose. Konate couldn't get it. Here's Kendrick Ray now. Wants to go one-on-one, gets by Wilson, step back at the free throw line. No good this time. And no harm, no foul that possession, as the fans getting behind it a little bit. Here's Wilson looking inside. Nice pass to Aminu. Drew the help side defense and just laid it off for the layup. And there's a nice drive. Can't finish though. Pumperla, we've called his name a lot since he checked in. It's going to be a 2nd foul already on Eric Murphy. See the contest. Eric Murphy did have a run with the Chicago Bulls. Played for Billy Donovan at University of Florida. And also had 2 brothers play high level in college at Duke, UF, and Northeastern. So here's Pumperla now, the free throw line. First free throw is good. Second one as well, so the lead goes back up to 9. As Eugene Lawrence checks back into the game, replacing Kendrick Ray, who did not get too much done in his short time on the floor. And a good double team there from Benda. Here's Petaway. No and 1, but he will get 2 free throws as he attacked the big man who's looking to take a charge. See Petaway able to get below the free throw line. Benda seemed to have been there, but just did not go straight up. So Teron Petaway can't hit the first free throw. Goes 0 for 2. It's surprising considering he's an 83% free throw shooter. Go empty this trip. Good patience, good ball movement, and there again, it's Pumperla. Can't hit the 3 this time. The ball seemed to have go out of bounds on Benda. You hear the fans, they're not happy. There was a deflection. Lawrence. A little in and out. Kicks it back. Benda short on that shot. And it seemed like a makeup call there from the referees. The ball did go off a Nanterre player. But possession will stay with Nanterre. And you see the ball went out of bounds again. A lot of discussion here between the players and the referees. So Donadieu is going to bring Wilson back into the game for Pedway as Jafarczyk also checks in. There's Wilson, little step back, he can't hit it. And Lawrence gets to the lane, missed an easy layup. And kind of a soft pass. But the ball somehow finds its way back to him. And the three-point shot is good that time for Boacic. Big shot. Lawrence took his time, skipped it over. And the lefty, so smooth. Swishes it from the wing. That's going to lead to a timeout.
Le rebond.
Nobody got the rebound. Nobody.
Okay. Hey, in offense, work. Okay. Jouez sur les écrans. Come up. Vous voulez pas vous faire deux passes. Arrêtez de forcer nos situations. Forcez toutes les situations. Okay. Jouez en rythme. Faites n'importe quoi là.
See the assist to turnover there. 9-3 for Nymburk, just 2-7 for Nanterre. So not doing a very good job of taking care of the ball. You see the rebounding numbers. So Nymburk really dominating all facets of the game here so far. Here's Jafarczyk, the German, finds Wilson. And Schuler, who has been quiet so far, gets it into Aminu. He can't finish it. Nice pass inside. A nice catch, actually, from Aminu, who is a relative of Al Farouk Aminu, current swingman for the Portland Trail Blazers, the National Basketball Association. Both players were at Georgia Tech, Nigerian descent. Lawrence, wow, what a finish with the left hand from Eugene Lawrence. That was not easy. And a three-point shot that time from Schuler. Let's see if he can shoot this team back into the game. Guard out of VCU. And Benda can't hit the long baseline shot. It's going to be a foul in the backcourt. So far away from the basket for Herban.
Pour le personnel numéro 77, Wojciech Ruan. He seconds à 12 foot. Time out. CEZ Nymburk. Temps demandé par le Tchèque. CEZ Nymburk qui mène 32.
So there's a timeout on the floor called by Nymburk this time.
On retrouve le key.
So the score is 32-22. Just over 5 minutes left in the second quarter. And Berisha is going to check back into the game. You see there the scoring breakdown. Berisha, the Polish slash Kosovo guard, who's really come on strong once again. And we hear in the huddles the veterans really speaking up for both sides. Jamar Wilson, Eugene Lawrence, trying to help their coaching staffs. As you see their shooting so far, make sure that everything's being done well, as close to the right way as possible.
ECC!
And we're ready to go once again as Shafarczyk brings it up. Just a high screen from Pensa. And we're gonna have another off the ball foul. And it's gonna go on number 13, Peterka. 14 foul for Nymburk. Next foul will result in free throws for Nanterre. Nanterre with just 2 team fouls in the first 5 or so minutes. Here's Schuler, who wants it again. Shafarczyk thought about it, kicks it back out. Open 3, Schuler, back-to-back threes. Jamal Schuler letting them know. Nice pass from Shafarczyk. You cannot leave him open. Comes in at 16 points per game on 49% from 3. Go along with his 4 rebounds and 5 assists. You see Lawrence now able to draw the foul. You see Lawrence looking at his arm. Berisha catch and shoot 3. He can't hit it. That was in and out. Fortunate miss there from Nanterre. He got a good look. And Schuler takes a little bump and still able to hit. Wanted the foul, but he'll take the 2 points, I'm sure. Oh, pathetic. No, that's Boacik now with a lefty step back, fade away. Can't hit it. And you hear the crowd getting into this. This is the closest Nanterre's been in the second quarter. Shafarczyk wants to bring it even closer. Can't do it this possession, but the foul's going to go on Boacik, I believe. But it will be 2 free throws for Konate.
On the line for 2 shots.
So Konate hits the first free throw. So both free throws are good for Konate. Nice drive and pass there from Lawrence. Yet another assist to Benda. And Pensa, who's not much of an offensive threat. But Konate was able to get the offensive rebound despite the Lawrence box out.
Sa première faute, his first substitution, CEZ Nymburk. Changement pour les Tchèques.
See Eugene Lawrence,
De Martin Twitch.
not a bad box out, but
À la place de numéro 13.
gonna get called for the foul
Out.
either way.
Now Konate on the line for 2 shots. Substitution Nymburk. Changement pour les Tchèques. Sortie de Peter Benda. Out. Remplacé par Boris Balach. In.
First free throw is good for Konate. So all 4 of Konate's points come in the free throw line, and we see again a little pressure here in the backcourt. Eugene Lawrence not too bothered by it, but it is going to be a turnover, so the full court pressure works out. They make Nymburk go a little bit faster than they wanted to. And another foul on the three-pointer. This time Schuler will go to the free throw line.
Number 6. Faute personnelle numéro 6 par le groupe là. Et second, sa deuxième faute.
So they're going to give him 2 or 3 free throws. It is 3 shots indeed. A chance to tie the game. It's the first. And after a quiet first quarter, Schuler has really started lighting it up here in the second. And he's now in double figures with that free throw. .74% free throw shooter coming into tonight. And he goes 2 of 3. Still 10 points. It's going to be a foul inside here. So Eric Murphy picks up his 3rd foul. Just 6 minutes of action. So the first free throw is good there from Barach. We'll see how he does in the second one. This Czech squad, as they try to maintain the lead going into halftime. The second free throw is good indeed for Barach. So it's 36-33 with just over 3 minutes to go now in the second quarter. Schuler with a nice driving kick. Konate looking to get the ball inside, comes back to him, and he finishes strong at the rim. Nice drive there from Konate, who almost turned it over. And a breakaway jam from Konate. Nothing too ferocious that time. there's going to be a foul here. It's going to send Eugene Lawrence to the free throw line. See a nice little lefty scoop that time. Saw the Konate steal and dunk there. Great anticipation in the passing lane. Konate, who has shown some of his defensive prowess here in the first half.
On the line for 2 shots. CEZ et GRDF, partenaires de Nanterre 92 et parrain du match. Ici c'est
So Murphy's going to check back out. Nanterre does have their first lead in a while, 37-36. But Lawrence looking to change that right back. Hits the first free throw. And Schuler and Lawrence, 2 of only 3 players to get a double-digit assists.
2 points, Eugene Lawrence, 2 points.
And Schuler with another pull-up 3. He is on absolute fire right now in the second quarter. 13 in the last few minutes off 3 threes. And a nice block there from Pansa, but Kendrick Ray with a smart putback. So the action has really picked up here in the last few minutes. Pansa, a nice little jump hook. Kendrick Ray, corner 3, right back, gotcha. Big shot there from Ray. Put the ball in the basket, an easy layup, finds himself wide open for the easy 3. And that time, Schuler looking for a little bit of contact, couldn't get the foul. So Nymburk with a 1-point lead. Ooh, nice little crossover dribble. Lawrence finds Kritz. Here's Ray now. Shot clock under 10. Wants to get inside the arc. Long shot, no good. But Pumperlo right there for the rebound and putback. And Nanterre won't be happy with the way that they ended this half defensively. Given up 45 points already. Game clock and shot clock nearly identical. Here's Shafartzik. Konate gets called for stepping out of bounds on the sideline. And there's going to be a timeout on the floor here for Nymburk. Give them a time. We'll see here as he stepped back. I don't know. Seemed pretty close. His heel didn't touch the ground, but the shadow was definitely out of bounds. So 45-42. You see Nanterre putting up 28 points here in the second quarter.
Do like this, like you don't care, all right? There you are in deep corner. Gino, acting like you want the ball, okay? Okay, here. You acting like you want the ball. Boys, you fake like you don't care. You stand and you flash here.
Nice pass. Oh, it's going to be not in time. So the play was almost executed to perfection, but at the end of the first half, it's going to be 45-42. Nymburk with a 3-point lead over Nanterre. And what's been a very, very well-played half of basketball. We still have 20 minutes to go. Take a look at the stats there. Nanterre starting to hit a couple of threes, still get to the free throw line. But Nymburk shooting an incredible percentage inside the arc and perfect from the free throw line. Also, the assists and the steals have really helped Nymburk kind of build that confidence in that lead. Neither team registered a block. Nanterre will need to take better care of the ball in the second half, but one thing's for sure, take a look at the game leaders. Pumperla with 13 points off the bench. Schuler leading the way with 13 for Nanterre. Of course, the steal from Konate led to the dunk. So make sure you stick around for the second half action here in Group D. As both of these teams are vying for a second place spot. We'll leave you with some highlights and catch you at the beginning of the second half.
Il représente son frère, car il est actuellement convoqué au camp national de l'INSEP. Oscar qui représente Victor Wembanyama de la GSF Nanterre. Et enfin, pensionnaire de la GSF Nanterre avec le trophée de champion de France, Nanterre. Applaudissements pour le staff, les entraîneurs, directeurs techniques au Nouveau Sport, Manuel de Carvalho. Entraîneur de l'Auto la Reine Dieu, Yannick Nymburk. Le conseiller général de Haute-Seine, Henri Perrault. Sans oublier les dirigeants de la délégation d'instruction, leur diplôme tout le monde. Oui, et bien sûr, Madame de Maire, la présidente, comité départemental. The boys are exhibiting. The boys are exhibiting. Les cartes Easypass sont dans votre fils, c'est tarif de 2 €. Alors achetez maintenant votre porte-monnaie électronique en visite de boutique afin de gagner du temps sur vos achats et soir de match. Vous souhaitez rejoindre l'équipe de bénévoles du club, rendez-vous sur le site internet de Nanterre 92 à l'onglet Club. Pocho de kick. Rendez-vous ce samedi 16 décembre à Nanterre pour la réception de Chalon-sur-Saône dans le championnat de France et retour de la Champions League au Palais des Sports dans les Storez le mardi 9 janvier 2018 avec la réception de grec de la CEZ Nymburk. Mesdames et messieurs, le stationnement sauvage est interdit aux alentours du Palais des Sports et sera prochainement verbalisé. Nous vous rappelons qu'un parking est à votre disposition au niveau de la mairie à proximité du Palais des Sports.
just moments away now from second half action here outside of Paris, as Nanterre are down just 3 points to the visitors from Czech Republic, CEZ Nymburk. Both teams vying for second spot behind Beşiktaş in Group D. And it's been a great competition so far in this 2017-18 Basketball Champions League season. Take a look at Kendrick Ray there, responsible for 5 points in the second quarter. So just to recap the first half, Nymburk got off to a phenomenal start, jumped out to a 12-2 lead. But Nanterre behind 28 points in the second quarter, able to climb back into the game behind the shooting of Jamal Schuler, the captain, with 13 points off 3 3-pointers. Also got fouled on a 3-point shot. But he also had a little bit of help. Invernizzi had 6 points off 6 free throws, and Konate had 9 points, including a steal and a breakaway jam. But the team with the lead is CEZ Nymburk, led by Pumperla, the captain, off the bench, 13 points on 5 of 6 shooting, also 4 rebounds. Benda, the big guy, 10 points, but it's all about Eugene Lawrence. He is the motor to this engine. 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists in that first half. So you look for him. He's Mr. Consistency for this team. Wherever he goes, they go. And he comes in averaging double-figure points and 6 assists a game. We haven't called on Berisha's number too much. He just has 4 points. But look for him to heat up here in the second half. So it's second half action, just seconds away. We see a different kind of starting lineup here in the second half, as Konate will be in, as well as Jamar Wilson. And well, if Jamar Wilson can get his shoes straightened out. And Passabe Ductel as well. Another steal from Konate, and Eugene Lawrence seemed to get a clean swipe at the ball. And Schuler with the catch and shoot. Nice pass inside. They left Cleese wide open. Wilson can't hit the 3. Lawrence, another rebound, transition. Oh, the pass came a little bit too late. Schuler. Another 3-point shot, Jamal Schuler. Catch and shoot. got 15 points in the game already. Here's Berisha, right back at ya. With a three-point shot of his own.
Personal foul. Faute personnelle. Numéro. Personal foul number 31.
So the foul's gonna go on Martin Chris. That's his third foul. Hasn't been able to play too much with the foul trouble. Good corner trap here. Schuler able to get it. More ball handling, shot clock down to 3. And Konate puts it up, a little bit wild shot. It ends up in Chris's hands, and here he comes back down the lane. Nice pass to Benda, but a little tap block from Schuler from behind. And he's open again, passes on the 3, but Invernizzi was definitely out of bounds that time. Spatial awareness, so clutch. See there, Schuler just getting his fingertips on the ball to alter the shot. Knew Berisha was going to heat up. Good defense here from Schuler, all over him. Still got a pretty decent look at it. Here's Konate. Kicks it up. Jamar Wilson 3, short, hits the front rim. He's looking to go coast to coast. Little Euro step. Oh, that's good defense from Invernizzi, but they're going to call the blocking foul. Seemed to be there. Yeah, you see maybe the arm came down just a little bit on the contact. Nothing violent about it, but it's going to be 2 free throws for Martin Krish.
On the line for 2 shots.
Hit first. But he knocks down the second. Pasave Ductel taking his time and throws it away. So Lawrence pulls up for 3 in transition. He can't hit it. So the turnover doesn't lead to any points. Oh, step back 3, Invernizzi, tough shot. Transition, Berisha all the way to the basket through the contact. And that's going to lead to a timeout for Nanterre as Berisha goes right at Schuler, who's fortunate not to pick up the foul.
Hugo, c'est une bonne situation ça. Vous forcez toutes les situations. Toutes les situations. Jo, t'es sur 3 mauvaises actions offensives.
You see the points there?
On vous a demandé d'annoncer, de faire des choses correctes. En plus, vous revenez même pas en défense. Vous n'avez même pas cette fierté de revenir. On joue sur tête. Ok? On joue sur tête, on joue sur
So the coach there demanding from his team to execute on offense, be patient on offense, be organized, and then make sure you take a look at the rebounds here. Make sure you get back on defense, especially after a poor possession. So Coach Donadieu not too happy with the effort in the early going of the third quarter. So we'll see if this timeout can turn things around for Nanterre. But Nymburk has been very consistent. So here's Shafartzik, who after hitting his first three, hasn't done much. So Chris picks up his fourth foul, has to check out the game. Nice give and go. Schuler, little pump fake. Can't finish though. And Lawrence draws a foul, just kind of throws the shot up. Almost made the miracle shot.
La position sur le tir au lancer, Eugene Lawrence on the line for 2 shots.
So Lawrence able to connect both free throws. He'll come out of the game for a little rest. And the reaching foul is going to be called on Herban. Kind of silly fouls. He reached in there. Shafartzik kind of just bullied him off him. Three-point shot is no good that time from Yorel. The possession will stay with Nymburk as Nanterre couldn't secure the defensive rebound. So you see off the miss here, Petway. It goes off the foot of Schuler. So Berisha now, strong drive. Nice pass to Benda, but he can't finish, but he tips it back in. So no assist for Berisha, but an offensive rebound put back for Benda. And it's back to a 10-point lead for Nymburk, who are playing a great game against Nanterre here, who haven't lost at home in the Basketball Champions League. You see the deflection there from Pumperla. Right timing. Pumperla able to get his hand pretty much on the ball, but got a lot of wrist as well as Alex Davis checks back in for Benda. Another near turnover. Murphy over to Shafartzik. Shot clock down to 2. Pensa gets it in time. Right in time. Nice pass here from Shafartzik. No look, dime to Pensa. Oh, good hands here from Petaway. So Vioro able to track the ball down. Shot clock under 7 now. It's going to be a little isolation. He pulls up. Another miss from Vioro, and Eric Murphy collects the defensive board. Here comes Schuler now. Little crossover. Panza skips it to the opposite side. Catch and shoot. Three-pointer is good. Shafartzik for 3. As the PA announcer exclaims. It's a 5-0 run. Berisha way outside. Can't hit it this time. And back and forth we go now. Shafartzik probing the action. Gets it over to Schuler, who takes a tough runner from way out. Wanted the foul called. Oh, nice crossover. Berisha all the way to the basket. And that's just too easy for the defense. You see Panza got frozen with the the look-off pass, fake pass there. Schuler catch and shoot, and that three-pointer is good once again, and he is feeling it. He knocks down his 5th three-pointer already of the night. Here's Davis. Oh, what a block by Panza. Davis was going up for the dunk. And here is Vioro, kicks it out. And the three-point shot silences the crowd from Boacic. The lefty with his 2nd three-pointer of the night. So smooth. It's only Nymburk's 5th 3. Schuler obviously has 5 on his own. But besides Schuler and Shafartzik, no one able to hit, knock down the 3 for Nanterre. So you see the ball kind of sail out of bounds there off of Panza. Schuler will get a rest, likely potentially for the rest of this 3rd quarter. So he has fresh legs in the 4th. Boacic looking for Kendrick Ray. So Nymburk has the ball and a 7-point lead as we're 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. And Davis from the free throw line can't hit it. Head away with a good box out and rebound. Oh, it's some very, very smart offense from Shafartzik to draw the foul on Vioro. You know, he just felt the contact behind him, kept himself between the defender and the basket, and raised up for the shot to pick up the foul. So both free throws are good for Shafartzik. Nice deflection. And there is transition. Petway pulls up for 3. Kind of a bold shot. Hasn't hit one here tonight. Shafartzik has, though. Looks for Murphy. He doesn't even look at the basket. Shot clock's down to 3. They have to hoist it up. And it's going to be just in time. And the ball goes off of Konate back over to Nymburk. And here comes Eugene Lawrence back in the game for Vioro, who didn't really provide much of a spark off the bench in this particular game. No points, no assists. Oh, Ray with a little in and out shimmy. Looking to isolate on Shafarczyk, pulls up for three, and he hits it. Big shot there from Kendrick Ray to push the lead back out to 8. Nanterre needs to get something here before the end of the quarter. And it's going to be Murphy for three. He can't hit it. Big rebound from Davis. And the final shot is likely to go to Nymburk here, as they have a chance to extend the lead to double digits going into the fourth quarter. It's going to be Ray. Crosses over, and Nanterre does have a couple of fouls to give, so smart reach in there from Shafarczyk. Is the crossover pretty much got Ray by him. You see, take a look at the three-pointer there off the dribble from Ray. So he loses his footing, turnaround shot, and it's good from Ray at the buzzer. Big shot from Kendrick Ray, and it is going to be a 10-point lead for CEZ Nymburk going into the last 10 minutes of the fourth quarter. Saw him, he almost lost his balance, turn around, able to put it through the basket as the buzzer goes off. So at the end of three quarters, it's 67-57 in favor of Nymburk. Nanterre with a lot of work to do in these last 10 minutes to make sure they avoid their first home loss of the Basketball Champions League season. Take a look at the stats. Nymburk has been consistent, shooting over 50% from the two-pointers, also knocking down 6 threes, and still very, very comfortable at the free throw line. They've also just been more organized on offense, it seemed, whereas Nanterre had some lapses just like that one defensively, leaving a guy wide open under the basket. Just a lack of communication on that possession. Take a look at some of Schuler's highlights. Knocked down a few threes in that quarter. So the fourth quarter is underway now. Nanterre with the first possession as Jamar Wilson hits a three right away. And that's the kind of start you need. Turnover. Can they capitalize? Shafarczyk thought about it. Saw Schuler back in the game as well. Crossover, kick out, Wilson for a three, same spot, same result. And back-to-back threes from the veteran gets them right back into this game because the deficit down to 4. Here's Lawrence crossing over now. He kicks it out. Ray, can he respond? Not this time. The ball saved, and Konate is going to draw a foul. They want the intentional. I believe it's just going to be a reaching foul. So you see there, Konate. Oh, it was almost a bit of a trip from Pumperla. So So he's fortunate to not actually pick up the intentional foul, which would have been 2 free throws and the ball. Oh, big shot there for Shafarczyk. And it's an 8-0 run in the first 90 seconds of the fourth quarter. What a response from Nanterre. Benda, long 2. Big shot from him to silence the crowd just a little bit. Nice pass from Ray. It's all good things happen when you penetrate into the key. Oh, good footwork for the block from Pumperla, who's done a little bit of everything here tonight. Hasn't scored in the second half. Nice pass. Benda took too much time. Here's Pumperla. Oh, the dunk from Pumperla. Pumps it in the face of the defender. So he gets the block on one end, comes down on the other, and throws it down all over Pensa. What a play. Pavel Pumperla. So Wilson has to kind of throw it up as the shot clock expires. Led to an air ball. And it's going to be a blocking foul here on Shafarczyk, who was looking to draw the charge. Seemed to be there. Ray spun off him. So tough call going against Shafarczyk. So the post up here, Lawrence ripped through, and he draws a foul on Jamar Wilson on the baseline. So we'll see there. A little bit too much body action, perhaps. We take another look at the near charge. Not too much contact. And Berisha gets a nice layup off the inbounds play. Perfectly executed from Nymburk. And just like they have all night, they respond to the run, push the lead back up to 8. Now Wilson on the other corner. He does hit it from the left corner this time after hitting 2 right corner threes. Cannot leave that man open. Jamar Wilson with 11 points now. Bendo with a good catch. Oh, inside, and again it's Pumperla. The basket's going to count. There was another kind of a goaltending violation there. So Pumperla with 17 points to lead the way for Nymburk on 7 of 8 shooting. Now he also has the 8 rebounds to go along with it, so it was a great game for him. Schuler's the high man for the game with 21. And he nearly turned it over that possession. Aminu able to secure it. Here comes Wilson again. A lot of ball pressure from Lawrence. Great defense. And leads to a tough shot. And there's going to be another foul, Jamar Wilson. A little bit of frustration. You see there, Lawrence just so crafty. Saw the defender reaching, so attacked him. So Shafarczyk checks out of the game. Invernizzi comes back in. He's been quiet since the first quarter. Lawrence can't finish at the basket. So here comes Nanterre Looking to get some transition. Nice little hesitation, and Wilson leaves his feet, throws it away. Not a smart play on that particular possession by Jamar Wilson. And it's going to be an 8-second violation on Nymburk. An unforced turnover as Eugene Lawrence took his precious time trying to get the ball over half court. And all Coach Amiel can do is just take his seat at his bench. Right around the 5.5-minute mark. Only the 9th turnover for Nymburk, but how costly will it be? And it's going to be a foul on Boachik, as Aminu is looking to battle for position on the block for that time. Oh, the tip dunk from Aminu. The ball bounced off perfectly for him on an Invernizzi miss, and you see him sky for the throwdown. Aminu, unchallenged at the rim. And good hands here from Schuler. He gets the steal. Schuler does a little bit of everything for this team. Obviously leads them in scoring, assists, also averages 4 rebounds. And almost got the assist on that lob to Aminu. And he got fouled, so he'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. You see the nice steal there from Schuler with the quick hands. And able to chase the ball down. So the second foul on Benda this time down. Oh, the good, fortunate bounce from Aminu. And this one is lining up to be a phenomenal finish. Neither team able to either pull away or go away. But the second free throw no good for Aminu. So 75-71, 4-point game. Just over 4.5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Berisha, nice pass to Benda, who once again took his time. It's the second possession in a row where he caught it with no one around him and pump faked, fearing the shot blockers, but we haven't seen too many blocked shots this game, so it might serve him better just to go up strong. See Schuler hacks him on the arm. Got some of the ball, but a lot of arm as well. Catch and shoot, Berisha, and he knocks it in from the corner. Didn't have much space, didn't need much room. Lawrence with a quick pass. Schuler was there. Berisha just didn't even seem bothered. So here's Wilson. Beautiful hesitation with the left-hand layup. Just blows by his defender. Froze Pumperla on that one. The next Nanterre foul will result in free throws for Nymburk. And here's Konate with another steal. Great anticipation, and Wilson lays it in. We've seen that 2 or 3 times now. Konate just cheating the passing lanes, strips it away from Benda, and Lawrence choosing not to go for the contest. So Konate with the steal and the assist. Wilson with the lay-in. He's now got 15 points, and once again, it is back down to a 3-point, possession game. Take a look at the breakdown by quarter. It's just back and forth. The first and third quarters belong to Nymburk. The second belongs to Nanterre. Right now, the fourth belongs to Nanterre as well. Can they keep it going? See the shooting percentages. Nanterre with 10 3-pointers, shooting 48% overall. Not bad from 3-pointer line. If you haven't yet, make sure you download the Basketball Champions League app on the App Store. Chance to check into all the games, all the action, the stats, the highlights, the recaps. Find it all on the app. So here's Berisha finding Lawrence. Big possession here, and another steal from Konate, who has been a demon defensively. That is now his 4th steal. Schuler finds Konate. Can you do it on the offensive end? Oh, tough shot. Good defense that time from Lawrence. And Ray tiptoes the sideline. Goes all the way to the basket. Strong finish that time from Ray. See, attacking Invernizzi. He's not afraid of that challenge. So we're under 3 minutes to go. 5-point lead for Nymburk. Schuler pulls up for 3 and he hits it. How confident is he right now? Just walk Pumperla down and pulls up. He's got 24 points on the night, 6 threes. And UG Lawrence can't respond. So here's a chance for Nanterre to either tie it up or take the lead on this possession now. You'd imagine Schuler has the ball. He does. Gets into the lane, scoops it in. And just like that, it's 80-80. Jamal Schuler putting the team on his back and said, let's ride. What a phenomenal offensive player Nanterre have in Jamal Schuler. The guard out of VCU. Played for Monaco last year, obviously also in the Basketball Champions League. You see the rebounding numbers. Nymburk is the best rebounding team in the league. They average 40 a game, already have 36. But will it be enough?
We run. Come to the ball. Come to the ball. Make one step and meet the ball. We run 2. Okay? So let's go like this. Let's go one side. But I want down, D to start. D opposite to Gino. We make the short ball.
So Schuler, who's been playing much better in the Basketball Champions League than he has in France, averages more minutes, more points, shoots 20% better from the three-point line, 49% in the Basketball Champions League, shooting just 28% in the French league. So really interesting stats there. The Basketball Champions League seems to bring out the best out of so many of these players. So Nymburk now with the ball, finding themselves in a tie game, having given up the lead on multiple occasions. But obviously still have a chance to come up with a win. They leave Ray open in the corner. Nice drive, and Pumperla with another poster dunk. Pavel Pumperla going up over Konate that time. And Aminu can't finish, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back in. So Aminu able to avoid the contact and the block. And here's Ray, who takes a long 3 and he knocks it in. Clutch shot from Kendrick Ray. What a big shot from him. $15 points on the night. Schuler trying to come right back, can't finish it. And Nymburk, of course, going to take their time on this possession. Ray, the guard out of Quinnipiac and Kennesaw State. Gets to the basket, can't finish this time. Unfortunate bounce for him. Invernizzi kicks it back out. Jamar Wilson passes on the 3. There's a lot of open looks. Oh, wow, and Vernizzi wanted to shoot, but a great contest from Pumperla made him basically shoot an air ball as he tried to pass it away. So they passed up on a couple of easy twos for the three, and it's going to be 2 free throws now for Eugene Lawrence as they had to stop the clock. You see there, Wilson committed the foul in the backcourt. A great contest from Pumperla, which resulted in one of the probably worst air balls you'll ever see. So Eugene Lawrence has a chance to add a couple of points here to his stat line and make it a 2-possession game. So he misses the first free throw, keeping the door open for Nanterre. It's his first missed free throw of the night. He came in 4 for 4 on this trip. But he's able to calmly knock down the second. So we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Nymburk with a 4-point lead over Nanterre. So let's see what Coach Donadieu is going to draw up here.
Aladé ici. Hugo ici. Okay. Jamal ici. Echo ici. Jamar ici. Ok. Hey. Passe pour Aladé. Hey, 9. On screen. Ok. Jamal. Hugo, remonte bien toi hein, sur cette situation-là. Echo, on va te mettre à l'opposé toi. Ok. Jamar ici. Ok. Hein? Hey, hey. On essaye de vite prendre un set.
So you see the play that Nanterre is going to look to execute, dribble handoff action. And you also heard the instructions from Coach Amiel saying, we're not going to call a timeout if they score. Inbound it quickly. Nanterre obviously has to execute on this possession. The handoff occurs at the top of the key. Schuler has a switch, and the foul to give was used there from Benda. So they're going to reset now. The next foul will be free throws for either team, really. Both teams in the bonus. And there's going to be another timeout. So we'll see if they decide to run some other kind of action. And again, you don't really need a three, considering it is a 2-possession game regardless, unless, of course, you get fouled on a 3-point shot. But let's listen in.
On va mettre Jamal ici, ok? Jamal, il est ciblé là, ok? Hey, hey! Aladé, first screen for Hugo. Si t'es ouvert, Hugo, tu prends le shoot. Si c'est pas possible, tu coupes ici. The second screen for Echo, ok? Hey, catch and shoot. D'accord? Hey, Jamal, Jamal, une fois qu'Echo a reçu la balle, s'il se passe rien, Aladé.
So again, dominant performance on the rebounds by this sizable Nymburk team from the Czech Republic. And the three-pointer no good that time from Shafartzik. They get another chance, though. Wilson lays it in. So it's down to 2, 21 seconds. They get a quick foul in the backcourt. So Berisha is going to get 2 free throws. See, Wilson makes the smart play there. Knows that the whole defense wants to take away the 3. And no rim protection, so attacks the basket for his 17th point. So Berisha has a chance to once again make it a 2-possession game. Makes the first free throw. And Berisha only shooting 67% from the free throw line coming into tonight. And again, this is a guy who shoots 11 threes a game. Hasn't taken too many here tonight, but he knocks down both free throws there. Big free throws for him. And Schuler takes the 3, can't hit it. And Ray's going to get the rebound and a chance to add to the 4-point lead. So Schuler got a good look. But in the end, it's going to be Lawrence, Berisha, and Ray doing the damage at the free throw line. First free throw is good for Ray. And he makes the second as well, as they're now 16 for 18 from the free throw line. 6-point game. Time obviously running out here for Nanterre, who are going to probably go down for the first time at home in the Basketball Champions League. That's exactly what's going to happen as Nymburk comes into Paris and walks out with a W, which is going to bring them to the second spot of Group D of this year's Basketball Champions League. As you see the smiles on their faces. So a phenomenal game of basketball, but it's going to be Nymburk 90 to Nanterre's 84. A big win for the Czech champions. And these teams will obviously be back next week. Nymburk will have a chance to kind of build on this big win as they head off to Greece to play against Eris. Meanwhile, Nanterre look to bounce back after a tough home loss, and they go over to CEZ Avellino. So they'll be in Italy next week for what's going to be the last game day of the 2017 calendar year. And then these teams will get a week off over the holidays, or a couple of weeks for that matter. And Pamperla definitely made some highlight plays in that game. Finished with 19 points to lead the way for CEZ Nymburk. Kendrick Ray, 17 points. Berisha, 18 points. And Benda with 14. They didn't need much help from the bench. Boacik did hit the 2 threes. He had 6. But the damage was done. So we take a look at the stats there. Again, very consistent effort from CEZ Nymburk. 54% from 2, 42% from 3, and almost 90% from the free throw line. They got to their rebounding average of 40. Also dished 18 assists against just 12 turnovers. Nanterre did do a better job taking care of the ball in the second half, but they were unable to secure the victory here tonight. Take a look at the game leader. Schuler did everything he could, 26 points. But Pamperla, 19 points and 8 rebounds off the bench for the captain. Eugene Lawrence, of course, 7 assists, 4 steals for Konate. Led to some very exciting action, but it wasn't enough in the losing effort. Jamar Wilson did have 17 points. The former Pipin player in Belgium had a solid game, hit 3 big threes in the second half. You see the standings now. CEZ Nymburk climbs to second place. Beşiktaş will hold on to that first spot regardless. But these two teams now both tied at 5 and 3, and they both split, winning on each other's home on the road
in the different matchups. So top 4 obviously advanced. They're looking really good right now. Ostend at 4-4 will do whatever they can to climb back to the top 4 spot next week. We take a look at some of the highlights for the night. Thank you so much for watching. Again, it's CEZ Nymburk 90 to Nanterre's 84. A big win for the Czech champions.
Good points. Good points. 2 points. Thomas Wilson, 2 points. 2 points. Thomas Wilson. 2 points. Thomas Wilson. Good points, really great.